Mike, any Concord news? Nothing official. But we're kind of growing more and more hopeful of it coming back. All signs at the moment are indicating in that direction, which is nice. So we're hopeful. All right, let's crack on while I eat my ice cream. I think I'm at a big talking bit, seeing as I'm here, so I'm going to assume I can eat my ice cream and be okay about it. A load of stuff. Wait, what is this? JJ held on platform out the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls today. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing at their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it isn't just the forge. Sure, we can do it.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
I have a feeling it's coming back, in some shape or form. Oh shit, I have 2 side quests that will unlock stuff. Sorry if the camera's really jerky. I'm one-handing my controller.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
He's
really,
pissed
no.
off again.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out.
More sharpening.
Sharper swords are
Easy,
always
done.
welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What you
Charming.
want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
That's literally what my mum and dad
Single-edged
say.
and extremely
If
sharp.
I say something nice. What do
Running
you want?
around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
Ooh,
Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's...
Ooh, we like eccentric people.
If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Find Ignac in Dal. Right. I can't even travel anywhere. Okay, cool. I don't know how I can take the game coming back though. I need it to justify returning. In what sense do you mean? Like, I think you know, they would have to gamble at it. No matter what they did, they'd have to gamble at it. And I'm assuming they'd just make it free to play and pivot some stuff, right? Where I see it, that's all they can kind of do. Where the fuck is this other quest at? Oh, it's down there. Oh no.
What do you make of them skies then?
But I mean, you know, maybe, but I mean that's kind of the risk of being able to have it back again, isn't it? You take that risk, and you know, yeah, maybe, but
All this fuss over a few dark
at the end of the day,
clouds.
that many people said, "Do you know what? It needs to be free to play." So I mean, what can Sony say other than, well, we gave you what you want? Like,
Here,
you know.
Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother.
I
If you
don't
don't
think
mind
what else
to.
they could do.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure, if it
I imagine
unlocks
Ty
something
could
for
get
me.
some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand,
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Or see
thank
what
you
I can do.
kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Cool. On we go. I feel Sony has no conviction about these things, like they're just chasing the ball. I think to a degree, you're kind of right. I think to a degree to an extent, they kind of are chasing the ball, right? But like, at the end of the day, it's a bit of like, what were they to do? And like, what can they do? Like, it's one of those, like, what can they do? I feel like the only real major change they can make would be something to the game modes, right? Because, I mean, the art is already in place, the characters are already what they are. They're not going to check, you know, they're only going to invest so much more money into a project, right? Are you on the hunt for the Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. So many billets. Bomb King. Like PvP or low entry price. Yeah, well, I think they'd go free to play. PvE could be a thing that they add. I mean, that, you know, maybe is it. But the problem is, I kind of want lower, not excluding free. Yeah, I I liked the PvP. I thought it was such a solid like multiplayer game. So, but yeah, that and an actual marketing campaign would be nice. A Cursebreaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature as an Almanac of Shadows, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. The croc and sandbreak. Okay, cool. Right, so I need to talk to this guy to be able to actually leave again.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Oh wait, am I supposed to talk to him again? Wait, what? Oh, really? Okay. Okay, I don't know. Been weird. Cool coat lady. She has a cool
How
coat.
is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am
She just went
certain we're
north.
more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Dun, dun, dun.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to
So
crumble.
where's left?
Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short,
He's in
is in
chaos.
chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Good talk. Walk away. I'm not the biggest fan of armchair CEOing, especially with this game, but there seems to be a resounding need to not expect your game to be lining in the bottom and support it long term, no matter the reception, like earn your place. I agree with that. However, I'll be honest with you, I kind of am a fan of armchair CEOing. However, I think it's good to be honest about what you know and what you don't know, right? And I think that's the biggest problem when people do armchair CEOing, is they very often go like, oh, well, Sony need to do this and that and this was the problem, right? And then, but it's like, but you don't really know what's going on behind closed doors. So there's armchair CEOing, and then there's like thinking you just know everything and like you don't, you know? And I think it's fine to speculate and be an armchair CEO in speculation, but that's about all you can really do. Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited
Is
powers
Ultima a
that we
god?
mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time.
Looks like we're going
You will
searching for a
forgive me, I hope.
journal.
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Why are we doing what Otto says to do? And but what happened to Joshua as well? Didn't he bring us back here? Where is he? And why are we not talking to him? Or did he fuck off again? Maybe he went somewhere else. I don't know what happened to Joshua.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3.
Oh,
We
3.
had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It pours.
Fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
No, we're on our way. That was what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely nearing the end of the game, right? Because we got padding in the main objective. This is padding time. Right, I wanted to add some Bahamut abilities to here. And the customer determines the potency of the spell. And that's just B, right? Okay. So multiple spheres of light that's dragging and it deals continuously and binding it to the spot. Pretty good. But what do I get rid of for it? That's the trouble. Yeah, it's probably electric, right? I do really like the electric though. Multiple light aspect familiars that attack any enemy which Clive uses magic. Here. Come on. Massive beam of overcharged light that burns enemy it hits. Bang! Very anime. But that one's not that good. Maybe I'll just stick. Maybe I'll just stick with what I've got. Okay, let's go places, shall we? So, first things first, we want to do these side quests, right? Let's go to the Dalimil Inn. Where the fuck? In there. So presumably I have to go upstairs. Gotta be right. I can't actually get in there. How do I... Okay. Oh wait, it's got a lock on it. So I actually can't do it. I need to do the main objective. Okay. Okay. Gave me the quest too early. What a poopus. Go speak to this dude instead. Lubor.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill. Lubor.
Clive has
Jill.
told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed.
Why did the sky just turn red?
Although
Did anyone see
they're
that?
a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me?
What?
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic.
Oh, there's a dead dude in the street.
Let's just
Lovely.
say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate,
Oh shit, yeah, I
it'll
forgot
be the
to...
actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing.
One sec, guys. I forgot to change the thing. Change the category, don't I? VI. There we go. Sorry about that. Me being dumb, doing dumb things. There we go.
It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Such a snarky little fucker.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Maybe you should clean up this mess, Lubor. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy boy. How you doing? You cute little boy. Yeah. Right, what's going on? And now we'll be able to enter the inn. See? Perfect. Look at that.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
I think both statements can be true, right? They're not mutually exclusive.
Victor,
Victor.
what's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay, and speak with Luba. Wait, can I go? There was the side quest thing is in here, right?
Haven't we had enough?
So can I do that now?
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down.
There we go.
My reputation will be ruined.
Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin.
And the sword.
Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen
We could
to
just pinch the sword.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf.
The bandit's bed. I have a
mean
funny
that I
feeling that's
know
where I'm
you
headed
might
in the
find
main
them.
quest.
The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
What do you call a crow that sticks? Velcro.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
Could. Keyword is
My
could.
thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
It was a good joke.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own.
Why?
Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
Yeah.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Why did the baker have brown hands? Because he needed a poo.
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
This seems like a really bad idea.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Like,
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt.
and
there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Like, the options are hire mercenaries to go out and deal with the bandits, or just buy more food and stuff and don't worry about the bandits, right? But the third option that they're suggesting and that we go with here is don't hire mercenaries, just the town people can go out and deal with the bandits. And it's like, that seems like, but these are like farmers and market vendors and traders. They're not soldiers. Mercenaries are soldiers, right? What? This is a dumb idea.
Here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect.
Work.
Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
No, I think not.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Is anybody gonna clean up this corpse? There's just a fucking dead dude here. Nobody cleaning that up.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
Oh dear.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak.
Oh shit, son.
You're not serious.
Should have hired mercenaries.
Food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
I mean...
The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
I feel like Jill has the power of an icon. Clive has the power of an icon. Why don't we just split up and each of us take one of the groups? It's logical to me. I mean, what are bandits going to do against Shiva and Ifrit? Hey, hey. Let's just line some of these up.
He's all yours.
This is why I pressed the wrong button. I actually wanted to do that. Get burned. Oh wait, I'm suddenly not dealing very much damage. Probably should have upgraded my sword.
They mean to overwhelm us.
this one. Man, he's really not dealing a lot of damage. More. Ow. You're being a bit of a peanut. Which one is it? That one. Ow.
Nice try.
Lots of damage! Big numbers! What? I must buy some more potions because I am out of potions. That's not good.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
Of course. Sure, they're fine.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
They'll be right. Or are they just arguing with each other? Plan didn't work.
Natalie.
Oh.
I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan
Pity.
worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm down, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
What do you mean?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Rude. What a rude thing to say. Or indeed, was rude. So let's go and deal with this bandit thing then, shall we?
Very bravely.
That's Dalimil's dilemma done.
Come on.
Do, 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 do. Can I go this way? Maybe, maybe not. Hang on, I might actually need to check the map there. I might have just altogether gone the wrong way. Found 3 sharp fangs. Fear not. Wait, how do I? Oh. Oh. Well, that's annoying. As it turns out, I needed to go out the other gate. Wait, is that a hunt thing, maybe? Do we think that's a hunt? No, it's just Salamander, right? It's not going to be a hunt boss, is it? Shame. I don't think that'll be a hunt thing.
No need to ride from here.
We'll go out this way. Oh. Oh, bloody hell, I'm stuck on a wall. Ah! I do know how to use a controller, honestly. It's just a thing I do, you know? I have a habit when I play video games, of any variety, with any input method, of running into walls. What's in here? Anything? Nothing? Some fucking things. Oh my god. And why this all blue? Uh-huh. Akashic Scorpion. No reason. But is that going to be an Akashic Curl then? That could be interesting. I might actually fight this thing. Yeah, I'm going to fight this thing. I'm actually interested.
Mistakes. Nice try.
Let's get power! Whoop. Okay, it wouldn't let me dodge.
Nice try.
This isn't a very good move, so I'm not going to be able to see what it's doing, but... Oh, wait. Wait, it's actually got caught in it? What the fuck? Didn't see that one coming. Ow. Cool. We fought it, we won. It got nothing on us. Go away. Stinky scorpions. And now we're gonna go get the sword.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Lots of kicks. Lionel Messi. Ow. Oh, ow. Same combo as always. Why is his name the Innkeeper? Yeah, go doggy. Man, Torgal is awesome.
It's over.
And I'll be having my sword back, please. Please and thanks. Thanks and please.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword.
Huh.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it.
So it's a rubbish sword then,
How do they
basically.
hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of
Blech.
course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
What a generous man.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is.
So we
I am
do.
locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Oh, many?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider mine.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
That's funny.
And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again.
Oh, I hope they
Radim,
do.
we mustn't
That's
dawdle.
funny.
think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we? Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Optimistic.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right?
I have the material. I want this blade, please. I need blade. I need big damage. Excalibur? What the fuck? Excalibur. Let's make Excalibur, shall we? I must have materials, right?
Trouble with your gear, or...
Use...
So, what'll it be?
Brightburn. Wait. Can I not make Excalibur? What do I need? Bomb Ember and Grimalkin Hide. They're both from. Alright, we'll make Brightburn in the meantime.
If I do say so myself. Anything else?
This is my new sword. Kind of a interesting look going on with it.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Okay, next one's going to be the Bomb King, right?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Tell me you saw that. I don't know. What do we see? Right. Whoop, whoa. We want the Bomb King. Cursebreaker aiming for the Imperial Chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood. The Croc in Sanbreck. Okay. Wait, did I hit? There was two down there. Okay. Okay, the croc in Sanbreque. Gotta jump for a meeting, but working on more fan art today. Ooh! Well, I hope your meeting goes okay. And yeah, I'm still looking forward to seeing this fan art. You know, I can't wait to see it. How far off are we from seeing the complete finished product? Where am I going? Sanbreque, right? Where the fuck is Sanbreque? Northreach. That's where the Dalamel, the Jaw. Is this Sanbreque? No. Oh. Martha's Rest. This is Martha's Rest. About a week for completed, but I was going to post some finished snippets today in the Discord. Yeah, do. I want to see them. They're going to be cool as hell. Where is Sanbreque? I'm confused.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
But, well, a bit of that might interest you. Yeah. Is this one, right? The Bomb King. It's got to be that one. It's not going to be any other one, is it? The Croc, Sanbreque. Oh wait, hang on. But this is okay. Which bit is Sanbreque? Or is the Croc like? I forget which bit's Sanbreque. Right, it actually says on the bottom left. Okay. There we go. Now I see. Care Northern. Glorious Gate. Horrible Downs. Northreach. Lost Wing. Okay, let's have a look at this. We're looking for the Croc. Okay, not in there. Raw Meadows, Unnamed Chapel. Wait, isn't this where I literally was just oh, this is all connected. Okay. Orabelle, Lost Wing. Eastwatch. Royal Meadows, more. Penitence Gate, Baywatch. Baywatch? Interesting. The only place I could see it being is down here, then, right? It's gotta be down here. Must be. I think it's down here. Let's go to this place because I think this is where it's gonna be. So we want to go over here.
Run like the wind.
And I think it's going to be down here, right? It's the only place I can think about it being. They said about a wrong turn in the forest. It's the only place I haven't discovered. So this must be the Croc. Please be potions. 2 gil. Rubbish. I don't need no 2 gil. The Morn Broom. Could it be at the end here, maybe? What that?
Straight home now.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Is this the croc? How right am I on a scale of 1 to right? That's a dragon. Well, we came to find a bomb king. We ended up finding a dragon instead. I think we're dead. He's level 50.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. Jill. We're leaving. We're not doing this, Jill. 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 Don't be silly. We're not doing it. That would be a bad idea. Level 50, I ain't doing that. I ain't dumb. I ain't got a death wish. I want to know where this bomb king is, though. Place was definitely called the Croc, right? But there isn't any place called the Croc. Where could it? Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba da ba 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 da. Do 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 do. Hmm. Hmm. Down here? Okay, let's go to there. I'm gonna set a new marker to here. I think this is where we're going.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Bum 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 bum. We need to go through here. And this should take us to where we need to be. Oh, I ran into a tree. Go to the jungle.
Back to the stables, Carl.
I think I got it. I think I found him. Good item. Grab that. Open the chest. Everything's. This place. Heaven. Cool. Okay. Random. There. That's it. Got a good feeling. Is that it? There it is. Boo, 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 boo. This might have been a bad move.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
What? Oh, there it is. Why does this seem almost not hard enough?
Nice try.
Ah, there's more of them. Let's use the tornado.
Too slow.
It also doesn't have a stun gauge. That's interesting. That means I can just go apeshit on it. Oh, that's a lot of them. Big explosion! Oh shit. Ow shit. Ow shit.
Nice try.
That'll do it. It looks like he's pretty fucked in that thing. There we go. That did it. Now, presumably I'm going to get 2 bits of Bomb Ash, right? Because Bomb Ember. Because I can make Excalibur using this thing.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket.
Yeah, probably
This
have
looks
brought
like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this.
All right there, Sid?
Alright there?
How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Ooh, heck.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What
I find him a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
So creepy.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag.
Euphemism.
I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that
Phrasing.
came from.
Phrasing. Inventory increased.
Clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen a storm before.
I need to buy potions. That's next on the agenda. I might as well go make Excalibur as well. I might as well go and make Excalibur while I'm here as well, won't I? That feels like that makes sense to do.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Wait, you're not who I want to talk to. I want to speak to Karen.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Wait, where would it be? Potions. There we go.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Get hooked up on potions again.
What do you want?
Now I might actually be able to make grindstone. Bolt, Bowman. Excalibur. Wait. So it's not even as good. What the fuck would I make this for then?
And?
Okay. Okie dokie. Next, Martha's Rest. What's the problem here? There's more,
gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
more dead people knocking around.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
Sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
is not certain.
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
This is no time to ride.
Not a chance.
There you
Ready,
are.
go? Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. Why are you putting all these barricades in the way?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Oh, why did I have to make a woof? Stay down. This will do it. Should be enough. Problem solved. No issue.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
You two be safe now. Alright.
My brothers.
Mad dogs. A lot of
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade,
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
A tortoise.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Ow. Adamantoid. Ow, ow, ow! Should have seen that one coming, really, shouldn't I?
Nice try.
I might have actually gone there in just early enough then. We'll deal with the ads first. Wait, why am I suddenly unable to damage it? I mean, I assume it's the shell, right? But... oh, I've got to hit the head. Okay. Ow.
Nice try.
It should stagger it. Oh, I keep... ah, I see. I kind of see what's happened.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
Stop walking into flames.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Hmm. Do I have to go back up the... yeah, I do. So I'm just gonna have to kill another one of those fuckers.
Mad dogs.
Not very nice. People say such rude things.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. Before there's
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That was didn't go quite as expected. I used the wrong ability, but I got that. Come on then. Oh no, not chocobos. I screwed that one right up, didn't I? That should do the job. I can put one of these in.
Something's coming.
Something's coming. More of them.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Oh yeah, you know, just
Only the first round, so wait.
some silvered goblins, some silvered chocobos, you know, just the usual stuff. Easy. And a level up.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The
Oh,
same
I
as
don't
Sir
know.
Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Good talk. Symbol of trust.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
What?
Oscar, over here.
Oh, Oscar.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Oscar Murdoch?
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
I should say there's not much leniency. No leniency. However, we. Hocus pocus. Right. Where to next? Northreach.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the side of the wall.
Ghosts?
There's a chest
Then a
over here.
wall won't stop them.
Chest there. Okay. Let's go through the thing.
I saw it with my own eyes.
The whole of Oriflan under a flood. Then we're next.
I can't do it.
I can't. But you can.
Milady.
We received the dame's message.
Milady.
There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Let's go.
We could leave.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
It's Isabel.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Oh.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors
She's
speak
a
of
bit
them,
thirsty.
one would think they appeared out of thin air.
She's thirsty for Clive.
And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Okie dokie, talking to survivors.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
But my family.
We do to deserve this.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an
Joseph,
idea of where
friggin'
the
dead.
thralls might be now. We should head for more.
We go this way. Yeah. I think I can.
I assume you have a plan?
The hell was that for a noise?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Look.
I see them. With me.
I'll do that one. That one. Last one. Oh wait, I can't. There we go. More.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
There's surely going to be a boss incoming, right? Found him.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh, 5, 6. See that. Not going to do much against this guy, but it is a consistent source of damage. It'll break his Okay, we'll just kill him. Fair enough. No problem.
Do you think there are more?
Probably. I'm going to assume that there's
always
going to be
more.
3 groups that I
But
have
I'd
to
say
deal
we've
with.
done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Yay.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
What? Pulling this out of fucking left field, didn't you?
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Oh, that was quick. That was a quick one. Is there not more to this? The other ones had like a couple of bits and bobs to them. You gonna tell me that's everything?
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Oh, damn.
For now, at least. Let's go and put on.
Right.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
You know, skill.
Luck, I suppose.
Okay, luck.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Aha,
Tyler says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
But I think that is going to have to wait. Unless it's going to go straight to cuts. Oh, okay. It goes straight to cuts.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Yeah.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
And how?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
Is it?
Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Yeah. Okay. I think. Guys, we go. That is time. It is time. Okay, good night. It is time in which, as all good things, we must come to an end this evening. And I must end the stream. So, thank you for everybody for watching. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the resubs today. And I will see you all, I guess. Much love. Thank you. Love all. Good night. Oh, hi Bola, and bye Bola.